Everybody, welcome to Huddle Time with Ronit. I am so super excited to be here on Monday morning today. This time I'm talking to you from Yosemite Park, right outside Yosemite Park. We are visiting Yosemite, and we're going to have a live show right from here. We just got notified that the wildfires are still going, unfortunately. But and the winds are getting stronger, so we got a little notification that I might shut the power off. So I don't know how that is going to affect our show today, but we are on fire today. We have great guests for you today. One of our biggest challenges going on right now: what happens when if we have to go through another COVID lockdown or semi-lockdown? How can we still thrive in these times? And also, what happens to all these clients that we have not seen yet to coming back? How do we recruit new clients? How can we be consistent on all of that? Cancellations on right and left, how do you deal with them? So we're going to talk about that with our guests today. But before that, I want to welcome everybody that is just tuning in. And hello, it is, I think it is 11 o'clock here in PST, and it's 1 o'clock Central Time. So thank you for tuning in to American's Beauty Show. As you know, every week we're bringing you a lot of great thought leaders, innovators in our industry, salon owners, stylists, anybody who can contribute to better your career. I'm super stoked to have that for you every week. So excited. My name is Ronit Enos. For you who are tuning in for the first time, I'm a profit expert and founder of Salon Cadence Academy, which is a program that helps salon spa owners and anybody who wants to scale their business and grow their business, become much more profitable and become top 5% profitable. So we are here today to bring you a great show. Now, I don't know if you know that about what's going on in American's Beauty Show. We launched our new website. Woohoo! We're celebrating that. And we do have a very unique event coming up, a great digital education, a completely amazing event, which we call American's Beauty Brunch. It's to revive, renew, and reclaim you. Everything you need to know about how to get inspired, release some stress. What can we do about that? And join us as Girl Talk, because it's Beauty Brunch. We're going to have amazing guests. If you guys ever heard about Pepper Schwartz, Dr. Pepper Schwartz, she's a psychologist, sexologist, and a professor at University of Washington, Seattle. She has co-authored numerous books, and she will talk to us about relationships, some sex talk, some relationship talk. But you know Pepper Schwartz from our TV shows Married at First Sight. So super stoked to have her. She's a good friend, and I'm really excited to have her. We're also going to have Christina Sethier, who is beautiful woman inside out, who is going to give us tips how to empower us as women to lead better lives. And she's got great tips for us. She'll be speaking about meditation, how to get rid of all these negative fears and negative thoughts, how you can practice good positive thinking. We're going to have Shannon Miller, and her story is out of this world of how to become very resilient and how to create strength with her story. I tell you, just listen to her story. It's so inspiring. She'll be live with us. And Nicole Petterkin, she will be talking to us about financial security. How can we really become really strong with our financial and have some really good security in our life? So for anybody, not only that we're going to have amazing an event, it's going to be in your own home. You can have your pajama on, you can have your Bloody Mary, you can have your coffee, you can get your staff meeting around that, and kick off the holidays with such a great inspiration. And of course, we're going to have amazing hostess. We're going to have Candy Gibhart, who is the GM of Redken. She's so lovely. I've known her for so long. My good friend Lindsay Rumpel, who's the senior director of Joico. And of course, I will be there, and we're going to have so much fun. It'll come right straight to you live from Chicago studios. And I can't tell you, we have so many great, amazing things for you. We're going to have TikTok dancer who is going to show us how we can create TikTok accounts and how can we utilize it for our own businesses. We're going to have DJ who's going to spin and flip some tunes, and we're going to have so much fun dancing on the show. So tune in if you want to know how to get tickets. Well, if you signed up for the membership program, it is no charge. It includes in your membership. So tune in, go to americansbeautyshow.com and sign up, become a member. We have an amazing membership for you. And of course, for non-member, it is you can purchase tickets right now. So that's it, a little bit about what's going on. There's so much coming on. I can't wait to share with you the next two Huddle Time with Ronit. We're going to be talking a lot about and we have guests on the show about what's going on at America's Beauty Show, our next 3 great events, and our digital education that we have for you. But for today, I'm bringing here a very, very special guest. His name is Derek Hall, and Derek Hall and I have already spoke about what we want to teach you today. How can we share some really good information? Now, Derek Hall is the CEO of Salon Ninja. I don't know if you heard a lot about Salon Ninja, but Salon Ninja is an amazing software that is going to help you bring your clients, your regular clients in, your old clients, keeps you automated, keeps you going forward, and save a lot of time on your hands. So you don't want to miss today's conversation. Just a couple of more things about Derek Hall. Derek Hall has been in the industry for a very long time. I respect his knowledge. I respect his giving heart. He's got he has been contributing for about, I would say, the past 8 months in a very special forum to our industry. He have done so much to help us through these hard times. So I can't wait to share his amazing knowledge, his big, kind heart, and what can we do to elevate, to revive, and makes us thrive in these times. So welcome, Derek, to Huddle Time with Ronit.
Hi, Ronit. How are you today?
I am doing fantastic.
Glad to be on the show. Welcome everybody that's on right now. So with that, I guess we'll get it kicked off, Ronit. You want me to give you a little background on myself, and then we'll jump into questions?
Love to know exactly how you started in this industry, and actually what made you decide to build Salon Ninja.
Sure. So my wife is a hairstylist. I am not. I come from a business background, but I jumped in to help my wife manage her salons, and I saw how she was struggling most of the time working behind the chair just to pay the bills, and a lot of times that wasn't even enough. So I had to contribute my income into the salons, and we talked about it in the business. We just followed back then. I followed her advice, which was the owner before her, kind of the hamster wheel thing. Hey, if the owner before me did it, I'm going to do it this way. And unfortunately, when I sat down and started looking at everything, it was just the wrong business model, as most salons are running right now. They're basically buying themselves a job. So I'd had enough of that. We started a membership program. We were the ones that launched membership programs throughout the country. We grew our salons. We sold our salons. We went out and started being coaches for a couple different companies, and then on our own. And here we are. The way Salon Ninja got started. So Salon Ninja is an all-inclusive marketing platform. It's like having your own marketing agency on your desktop. That's basically what it is, right? It markets to your existing clients. It markets to new clients. The way that got started was salon softwares are great. All the booking softwares. I love a lot of the companies. There's a couple bad ones, but most of them are fantastic at what they do. And they're even good at remarketing to your existing clients. Where we saw the hole was none of them marketed to potential new clients, right? We used to all jump on Facebook ads, Google ads, pay per click. People were clicking on it. We were like, oh, we got 100 clicks. Hopefully that turned into a client. We had no way of tracking who that person was that clicked or any of that stuff. So we wanted to put a platform together that brought us from that level of getting digital stuff out there in the world to turning them into a client, nurturing them throughout the process, learning who they are, what their name is, things like that, and then having conversations to get them to book their first appointment. And it's been wildly successful. The salons that are using the platform are doing very, very well. So here we are.
Well, that, yeah. Well, that's great. That's a good background, you know. I really wanted to just start with just putting in Salon Ninja there, because I think it's so important for anybody coming a little bit later to recruit new clients. First of all, the most important things that we need to know as salon owners, if we want to keep them afterwards, what is the 3 most important thing in order to recruit new clients?
So recruiting new clients is, so I would say the most important thing is getting your brand out there digitally. Most people fail in doing that because all they do is send out maybe boosted Facebook posts or Instagram posts, things like that. So you got to get your name out there. Okay. First of all, second thing that's probably the most important is that anything you put out digitally should always have a call to action. A call to action is getting that person to take an action, whether it's on an Instagram post, an email, a Facebook, whatever that might be. There's got to be a link that person can click on. It takes them somewhere. They get information. They download that information, whether it be a coupon or a refer a friend, whatever that might be. That's got to be a process. It can't be just pretty pictures out there, because honestly, nobody pays attention. They'll click on the picture. Oh, that's nice. And they'll scroll right past it. You've got to get calls to action going. And then the last thing is you've got to follow up with proper communication to you, both potential new clients and your existing clients. There's a lot of salons out there right now going, where are my clients? Well, my question to them would be, have you communicated with them? And if you don't have a huge list, did you pick up the phone and actually call them and check on their well-being besides making money? It's a relationship process, and you have to build that process both digitally and physically.
Yeah. So Salon Ninja helps all salon owners that say, yes, I know all of that, Derek, but I don't have the time to do all this relationship building because most of the time I'm behind the chair. How is that going to help me?
So our system automates the process of communication several different ways. One of the biggest things that's happened with existing clients, and I've got a bunch of salons using this, is instead of actually calling that person directly, maybe we turn around and we do a pre-recorded voicemail that's really nice. Hey, just checking on your well-being during these times. Let them know you're there for them, and blast that out to all your clients at once. Our system can do that through Ringless voicemail. What that means is it sends a message to everybody right to their voicemail without ringing their phone. They go, oh, I missed a message. They click on it. They hear the message, things like that. Text messaging, two-way text messaging with all those clients, automated though. Set up a campaign of automated messages that go out to all your clients. And then when they answer your text, it comes over into the platform and you have a human interaction at that point. You want to make them think that you are directly communicating with them. You're not marketing to them.
Yeah. Now, one of the things that I'm thinking about, and you're such an expert in our industry, and you have developed a lot of great platform and great community around your knowledge. And in your opinion, since we both share a lot of the suffering right now, the biggest suffering that comes out, and correct me if I'm wrong on that, Derek, I know we spoke about it before, is that a lot of clients are not coming back.
Mm-hmm.
The productivity is much lower. Even though our capacity is lower, our productivity is lower. Why do you think is this happening, and how can we fix it?
Again, it gets back to what I was just talking about. It's communication. Salons are so busy wrapped up in COVID, which is important. We've got to focus on keeping safe. But are you communicating those messages to your clients who were here pre-COVID and are not back yet? They're sitting on the sidelines right now. And the only reason they're sitting on the sideline is because they're afraid. So you've got to, again, it's not all about marketing. Marketing is communication. So you want to communicate with these clients and make them feel comfortable with coming back into your salon. And there's so many ways you can do it. I mean, if you're fortunate enough to have a front desk staff, then have them on the phone every single day, just calling as a welfare check, checking on you.
Yes.
That's all.
Yeah. Can you personalize that that relationship? How much more can you nourish the relationship? It's so important right now to just create that phone call, send a postcard, let them know how safe you are, send them a video, show them how safe you are, show them how most important thing to you is safety. Even though you get pushed back by so many clients who are telling you, oh, I don't care about the mask, I don't want to wear the mask, make a big stink about it and say, I'm sorry. We do care about your safety. I do care about the mask. We have to wear a mask. And now what you're doing, you're showing to everybody that you are following your words. And if you do it consistently, people will start spreading the words that this salon is so particular about their safety procedures, and that's the reputation you're going to develop. And that's how you can actually recruit new staff when they hear it's very safe to work for you and it's consistent.
Think about the relationship, right? Clients aren't clients just to be clients. We had Dr. Lou on our show. I think it was last week or the week before. And he said one of the most prolific lines I've ever had. Think about your relationship with your clients. You're there from when they were a baby. And I hate for it to sound like this, but for their last moment on earth, when you're doing their hair for their funeral, right? But that's the relationship. I mean, we're literally part of their life that whole time. And are you communicating to that, or are you communicating just that, hey, I want your money. Hey, I want your money. Of course, the other thing is we've got 20% of salons have gone out or are going out of business over this. That means that there are a lot of clients wondering where their next service is coming from. And they're sitting on the sidelines too until you communicate with them properly. And again, it can't be just give me your money, give me your money. You've got to stand out. And the way to stand out right now is by practicing safe, fun business work, right? You want them to feel comfortable, safe, and make it exciting, not doom and gloom when they walk through the door.
Absolutely. When with all respect to COVID, every 10 years, we're going to go through some economy changes, some sort of distress. And this is not much of a difference. I know there's a whole different prospect to it that we might lock down. But, the whole point of it is we do go through some financial stress every 10 to 15 years. So how well are you going to prepare to the next one, right? Derek, what are we going to do in the next few months to avoid, and for all of you who are listening to us, we are in the positive section here. Yes, there's going to be a lot more than 30% shutdowns, okay? I think 40% shutdowns and people who are going to distress. And any one of you who are going to stay open are going to feel a lot of stress coming up. So how are we going to avoid it? Can we avoid it at this point? Yes, we can. Absolutely. So listen to us. Here's a few things that we want to share with you that you can do now to avoid that. Derek, Give me your best three. Do it now, so we can avoid the stress and we can avoid, closing.
Yeah. So number one is if you haven't raised your prices, raise your prices. Everywhere raise their prices. That's going to help out with your lack in productivity. I really stress that, like in the strongest way. Analyze your numbers. I know so many salon owners that haven't raised their prices in years. If you haven't raised your prices in years, now is the time to do it. I don't know if you've noticed, but when you go out to dinner or you go to the food store or you go anywhere, they all raise their prices. It's time to raise your prices. Number two, always be recruiting. So you're going to hear two sayings: always be recruiting and always be marketing. Those two things go hand in hand. As you recruit, you have to fill the chairs. So they go hand in hand. But the salons that are going to survive right now are doing those two things consistently, nonstop. They're bulldozing right through them. Some of this stuff is not going to be pleasurable. There's no doubt. The whole COVID thing is no pleasure, right? We're fighting day to day to survive. But those who fight all those day to day battles and win and can stay open and do the right things going forward and look back and go, yeah, I really kicked my butt doing all this stuff. But guess what? I survived and now I can thrive.
These are three really important key points, and I would like to add to it and emphasize even more. Create some really fun atmosphere in your salon between your staff. You want to have a really great vibe going on. So whatever you guys can do, like for example, my friend Mary Wilson, who are Wilson Collective, they're right here, who has been on Huddle Time with Ronit before, create like a really fun retail atmosphere in your, get like a little bit more of a salesy, not a salesy, but more of a sales vibe. Understand what you need to sell now. And what I mean by that, realize what are your most profitable services, right? Out of your whole menu. Maybe you should focus on only 4 services to sell that are the most profitable services to sell. So work on what most profitable services for you to sell and get some really good vibe in your staff. Maybe bring a virtual meditation classes, yoga classes into your salon, some dancing classes into your salon. Just create some really fun vibes. So, Derek, this is a true story. When 2008 happened at Maxim, I knew that we're going to hurt because we were high premium tickets, luxury tickets, our average ticket. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to lose so many clients into the competition that I have for the average tickets. And, we didn't lose. We were always 86% retention and why? Because we played bingo, because we played twisters, because we had great fun treats. We personalize our fun stuff, and we spent a lot of money those days on advertisement, where people cut down their advertisement. So if there's anything you guys can amp on steroids, is your outreach videos, outreach digital marketing, and outreach with your messaging to your prospective new clients that are coming out. And that's why I love Salon Ninja, because Salon Ninja is working through all of this. So Derek, give me a couple more things that Salon Ninja can help us right now to tap into the market share of new clients and new staff members.
I want to give value to your guests, whether they're with Salon Ninja or not. Salon Ninja is a fantastic platform, but you've got to have an advertising plan. You've got to know where you're going. Yeah, I did a webinar. I don't know what night. The days are going into each other lately. I did a webinar, I think last week sometime, and we talked about marketing funnels. So no matter how you build those marketing funnels, and what a marketing funnel is, basically you're coming up with an ad or an idea, and you want to promote it. So you have to build a web page for that. You've got to build a tool that when people go to that web page, they can sign up and get something automatically. So you got to automate these processes, because you can't be doing them manually all the time. But understand that most businesses that are successful have about 9 different types of marketing campaigns going on at the same time. So keep that in mind. If you're one of those people who don't pre-plan your marketing and you say, oh, you know what, I'm going to play my Christmas special and that's it, you're missing out on all those clients that are sitting on the sidelines.
Absolutely.
You've heard me use this analogy. Marketing is like one where, now a lot of you don't do this anymore, the younger generation, but we used to go to nightclubs. And you want to be the best looking person in the nightclub for somebody that's available. And that's what marketing is. You have to be in the place all the time. You have to look the best all the time. So when that person finally makes the decision to, we'll call it date you, you're available, right? It's not one-time things. It's communication. And that's with your existing clients also.
Derek, I 100% agree with you. You know, one of the things that we teach our clients, and we work with Salon Cadence clients, is when you build a company, okay, we need to start thinking about our salons, not as building salons, not as working salons. We need to think about these are companies. So start thinking within a business, start thinking of it as a CEO, right? You cannot lead, definitely in times like today, you cannot lead a strong company if you're going to be the producer behind the chair all the time. You know, you got at one point, you have to grow up and say, okay, am I going to run a company that can scale, can grow, or am I going to continue growing my chair? I have no problem whatsoever if you constantly want to be behind a chair. I'm totally okay. But you need to hire a manager, or you need to be able to afford hire a manager that would lead the marketing campaigns, that will lead a great, you know, vibes in your staff, and that can lead a company. So, you know, delegate as much as you can. Use your resources out there in order to grow your company, so you could be less of the production. How else can you do it? How more can you stretch yourself? You know, you can't, you know.
Think about that. Elon Musk just posted a thing that, forget about a 40-hour work week. And good owners know that. Our day is from the time we wake up till the time we go to bed, 7 days a week. But that's being an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur suffers now so that they can enjoy life later when others are still suffering. Just keep that in mind. That's one of the biggest realities out there. And don't be afraid to wear multiple hats, but make sure that you schedule those different things. If you want to be behind your chair as a service provider, that's fine, like Ronit said, but that comes from a service mentality. Okay. And there's been books written on this. You want to also put the other hat on and book it into your book for being an entrepreneur, a business owner. And it's important to separate the two of them. And it's important to get it on the schedule, because what gets scheduled gets done.
Absolutely. And so, you know what, if anything, and hello, Steve, so good to see you. And Steve says it's common sense. It's totally common sense, but we cannot have common sense if all we do is work inside and things are passing by. You know, these are the times to make those changes. So if anything, like Derek said, I think I would totally look at your calendar and start delegating and allocating time, because that's more important than money, so you can do all the things that will bring you that security and the safety. And so if there's anything you can take out from today, I would say schedule the time for financial time, schedule the time to go over your numbers, to see if you need to increase your prices. And if you haven't done it, do it right now. Don't wait. And the next thing to do is schedule time for marketing, schedule time to create those funnels that Derek is saying. So, Derek, you mentioned a really great offer that you are going to be doing for American's Beauty Show, everybody who is watching here, for Salon Ninja, which I think is incredible, and I really thankful for you for that. It's 1 month free if they sign up with Salon Ninja. Is that correct?
That is correct. So they'll get their first month free, and they'll get their first marketing funnel built out by us for them, a custom marketing funnel. The other thing I want to say is getting back to the other subject, and I'll jump on Salon Ninja, but the most important thing I've learned as being a coach with salon owners is this, and keep this in mind, everybody listening. If you could do one thing as an owner that will help you succeed more than any other thing, it is being proactive instead of reactive. And what I mean by that, reactive is chasing the problems all day, running around like a chicken without a head, trying to fix, always trying to play catch up. Proactive is being, get it on a calendar, have my projects, have them all scheduled out, attack them one at a time, and then be reactive to what happens afterwards. But don't be one of those owners who is constantly chasing or putting out fires. And that's all a mentality mindset. Getting back to Ninja, yeah, we have this special. You'll get 1 month free. We'll build you out a marketing funnel. We guarantee the platform pays for itself, or your next month is free anyway. So it's almost a no-brainer type thing.
No brainer. And for anybody who does not understand what a marketing funnel is, it's a system that takes you from point A to point Z that allows you to recruit a new client or a new staff member. And if you're building this funnel, I mean, when we signed up, Derek, with a marketing company that builds your funnel, it was almost $15,000 to build a funnel at that time. So I think that's even more valuable than just 1 month free. So I really do think it's important for anybody to schedule time and to review what Salon Ninja can do for you. And now more than ever, this is the time to implement that. The other thing that you were saying that I thought that was really important is how to be proactive. I think that's brilliant. I think on this call alone, we covered the few things that you must do right now to tap into the market share, to have a strong salon, so you won't lose it. So you'll be one of the top 5% profitable salon owners. And I think that's so important. So I thank you for all these amazing tips. Now, Derek, you've been a coach for so long. What is the number one thing that you think that people are going to fail? What are they not doing? Or what are they consistent not doing?
Exactly what we just said. They're being reactive and putting out fires instead of having a plan. If you have a plan, financial plan, a marketing plan, a team plan, those are probably the three necessities that you have to have, right? And that's how you'll grow your business. If you don't have a plan now, sit down, do a 1-page business plan. And what I mean by that is not the kind you use to make loans, the kind that you use to run your business, that you follow like it is your Bible of your salon.
Yes. And you cannot have if you want to sleep good at night and not worry about money, if you want to sleep good at night of having great staff, it goes by design. And really everything is by design. Now, is it easy? No, it's never easy. It's hard. It's hard work, but it is your company and you can create the life that you really want based on design. So, why don't we just start with this already? I spoke to a client of ours, brought to our conversation today on our mastermind and said, what do you do with cancellations? We get so many cancellations and we don't know how to handle them. And I said to him, well, what's the percentage of cancellation that you're getting? Is it just 1%? Is it 3%? Is it 4%? What is it, the amount? Do you guys know what's the percentage of cancellation? If you are running anything more than 5% cancellation, then you have a mechanism issue. You have operation issue, a system issue that allows that to happen. But if it's anything less than that, then you just handle it. Then it's not that much. It's no big deal. Just talk to the people that are consistent canceling and either let them go as a client or take deposits for their cancellation, to eliminate cancellation in the future, but don't destroy the great vibes that you have for the other clients. What do you think, Derek?
I think you're 100% right. I think it comes down to, if that's happening, you're not communicating. I had the exact same conversation the other night, and they said, well, I said, I can do everything digitally for you, but you got to go old school. At the end of the night, look at the book and start calling and confirming.
Yes.
Communication with the client. If you're depending totally on digital stuff, you're missing out. And your digital stuff should be bringing you into the human conversation. That's communication.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So important. You cannot let go of the human communication. Now, here's the thing. Get ready, because the minute we going back full force, people are going to come by the herds. So you want to have your system implemented right now, and you want to make sure you got your marketing funnels right now. And is there anything I'm forgetting, Derek? What else do we need to have right now?
I don't think so, Ronit. I think you're an excellent communicator, and your company is an excellent communicator, because an example of that is you're everywhere, right? You're on these shows, you're on masterminds, you're involved in 100 different things. Now, my company, same thing. We have Salon Ninja. We have the Beauty Business Reset. We have the biggest salon owner Facebook group on the internet. Things like that. Those are all things that we contribute for free.
Absolutely.
Not Ninja, but we contribute that for free. And why do we do that? Because if there are no successful owners, we can't get paid for a software platform. Yeah. It's that simple, right? Yeah. I want every owner out there to be a millionaire. I'd be happy as a clam. I'm not in any way like a lot of people that are, even my competition that's out there in software. Great. I hope they all do well, because they're helping a business owner. And honestly, 20 years ago, when the big companies were running our industry, they weren't helping the little salon owner. They were just pushing product down our throats every day, right? So the idea of now your company, my company, a whole bunch of companies out there all getting together to give you a lot of value to help your business succeed is super important.
Yeah. And I love that, the point of collaborating together. And what does it take today to be successful is to get together. And for anybody who listened to it, and we're going to write down in the links, all the Facebook group that Derek has been building over the years, the amount of value that he's been giving. I mean, you don't want to miss on any of this. This is so important to come collective, and I'm so grateful, Derek, for when we started Huddle Time, you helped us spread the word, and you still do it. And that's so amazing. So I am so grateful for our relationship. And I'm so grateful that you stuck through this thick and thin and built your software to allow some freedom for all these salon owners. And so, guys, keep grinding, but grind in the right place. Because know this is all going to be over. And it's almost like a lot of new ways of doing businesses. Like I read Elon Musk, staff meeting call at 1:00 in the morning. Sometimes we just got to do what we got to do. We have to do to be part of the game. So stick to it. Come and visit Huddle Time every week. Come visit Derek. It's Beauty Reset every week. There's such a great collaboration in our industry right now, and build a funnel of marketing, build a system that will allow you to have a killer 2021. So is there anything else we should mention, Derek?
No, I don't think so, Ronit. I think you do an excellent job week after week. And again, there's all that free information there for you in our groups if you want it. That's about it. If you want to join up for Salon Ninja, salonninja.com. Just jump into the pricing. As soon as you pay, we will refund you back your first month for free. And we'll get you set up in your marketing funnels.
I think it's fantastic. So thank you for everybody for showing up. Don't forget Beauty Brunch, November 16. Frank and Karen and I will be coming and sharing with you who is going to be on the show and what's going to happen and what does it take to build a show like this. We're also going to invite a couple of new guests next Monday to help us with promoting our beauty branch. So thanks everybody for coming in. Thank you, Derek, for coming. I can't wait to actually maybe have a little live how Salon
Yeah,
Ninja is working. That's what we should do. We should share screen and show some really good highlights. I think that will be great.
that'd be awesome. Thank you, Ronit.
Thanks, Derek. Hold on, don't get off. Thanks everybody. Have a fantastic week. Really, I'm sending you love from Yosemite Park. Anybody who's ever were wondering what Yosemite looks like, I have no words. I have no words. El Capitan. El Capitan alone is breathtaking. So thank you, everybody. See you in 1 week.